Oh, I actually forgot something. One second. Hello, beautiful world. We are so back. We are back better than ever. And we're starting it off easy because it has been months. It has been months since I've done a leak code question. That's actually not true. I think I'm on like a 5 day streak right now. But you know what? For the content, it has been months. And for the first time ever, you can see my beautiful face. You guys are probably asking, "Oh my God, how are things going? All the fans, right?" And I'm like, I'm just talking to myself, which is crazy. But yeah. No, got the internship. Woohoo. 1 year left in the system. Let's go. All right, I'm taking enough of your guys' time. Let's start with this simple problem. I got to get back into the routine of it, and the problem we're going to be starting with today is question 66 plus one. Easy, thank God, because it's the only thing I can do. Um, let's take a quick look. You are given a large integer representing as an integer array where each digit sub I is the ith digit of the integer. The digits are ordered from most significant to least significant left to right. The large integer does not contain any leading zeros. Okay. Um, Increment the large integer by one and return the digit. Okay. So I'm assuming I'm working with 123 here, and the output here is 124. Right? Am I okay to assume that? Type digits is a list of integers. Okay. Can I just say my new variable equals a list dot join and then print new? See what we have coming up there. Um, is that not how you use join? How do you sum it all together?
As you can see, not starting fresh, but recording these up again is taking a lot more brain power than I was willing to give credit for. Um, I will say I ran into something kind of weird down the road, and I'll point it out, and I don't really know why or how it happened, but I'll make sure to point it out. But I'm gonna speed all this up because my brain it's not working yet.
Oh, what? What? I feel like I am not understanding something. Print digits. So here I have the digits coming in one, two, three, and then I have everything from 0 to 9 coming out. That doesn't make any sense.
So I won't bore you guys endlessly with this, but for some reason, when I was printing out the digits, instead of getting out the input from the test case, I was just getting the digits 0 through 9. And even looking at it now, I still don't really know why, because digits should have just been a list. Anyway, after I messed around with it for a little bit, and then I don't even know what I changed. The only thing I can see that might have affected it is by checking it now, is I was writing the code outside of the function, which most definitely would attribute to why I wasn't getting the actual list being passed in. But then I shouldn't have been able to call digits in the first place. So it was just strange.
Whoa. Color me confused. The only thing I can think of is say digits sub -1. Um, wait, why is it? I'm actually okay. We can all agree that that is not what I was getting before. I promise you that was not what I was getting before. Okay, now that we actually have, wait, what? I'm so confused. Why is it not working? Okay. Um, so all we need to do is add one to the last element. So we just need to go, we just need to say, um, we can just say digit equal digit.
Basically, what I'm trying to get it to do is look at the last digit that we see in the list and just add one to it. Here you can see I'm messing around by adding one. Why this doesn't work is there's an edge case, which is basically if the number is 9, you need to add like an extra space in the list for it and then add that extra 0 at the end. But that doesn't work when you have consecutive nines because there's no way of kind of like holding on and always checking to see if that left 9 is or if that number to the left is 0. So there's no way of like moving that along and then changing all those numbers. You'd have to code in every single version over and over. So what I end up doing is actually casting it as a string and then into an integer, and you'll see me do that here in a minute. And with that I'll just add one and then re-put it into a list and then return the list, which wasn't actually a way I saw anybody else do, so that's interesting. But anyway, I start doing that here, so
This is gonna
you
be
can
really
see
silly.
how
What if
that
I say
works.
for val in digits and then I say print val? This is gonna be so silly. I still don't understand why I was getting everything. Okay, then we're gonna have our empty string. Empty, I'm just gonna say s equals our empty string. And then I'm gonna say s plus equals the string version of val. And then what if I want to say print s? Should get 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Then we are going to say our int. Nope, can't say that. Our int, new int equals the casted version of that string. Then we're gonna say this plus equal 1. And then all we're gonna do is we're going to cast this back into a string. And then we're gonna say new list. This can't work, by the way. I refuse to believe it. New list equals, and it's an empty list. And then we're gonna say for character in that string, we are going to say uh, new underscore list dot append the int of that character. And then we are going to return that new list. Boom, problem solved. No way that works. Wait, I still don't understand why everything was printing 0 through 9 at the start. I must have been messing something up. Um, okay. Was that the globally? No, it was not. That was not the globally accepted way to do it. Um, length -1. Okay. Okay. That's too complicated for my brain. Mapping it to string. Nobody was actually doing it the way I was doing. I'm wondering. I am what? I'm wondering if it's actually doable this way. Oh, let's throw it in like Gemini or something. So you guys can see it. Is it so? Wonder. Okay. Um. So let's see. They're saying if so. They're saying for I in the range of length. Okay, and then we're stepping back. We're stepping. What? We're going from. Oh, okay. I see. We're going backwards in steps. Okay, so we're starting from the back. Okay. Then what they're going to say is if that last thing is less than 9, then all you're going to do is add 1 and then return it. If it is 9, then you have 0. I still don't think this would actually pass because I think you're still going to run into that error that we were running into. So I'm just going to delete all this because it doesn't really matter anymore. I don't think this will actually pass. Let's see. Okay, interesting. It does. Why does it loop? Oh, wait. I see. Because then it goes back through the loop and then it takes the step back and then you do the loop again. I forgot about the loop that takes it through. Okay. Well, I'm happy with the way I did it. So there you have it, guys. We're back. Um, Everything has been going pretty well. Working my internship here over the summer. The last one before my senior year. It was a rough semester, but you know, we get through it, just hard classes, but nothing that's gonna break my spirit. So I hope you guys all enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Oh my gosh, I think it literally has been like 4 months since I have recorded a video of this capacity. So I hope you appreciate seeing my amazing vase. Um, Yeah, and I'll probably try to be somewhat consistent with these. I know I said I was going to be in the first time, but then school got in the way, and now I have a little bit more of a consistent schedule, so I'm hoping that'll make my life kind of easier. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to leave a like.